officially talk time. I'm excited because I just got my first letter, okay, to my email. And I'm excited because I thought I was going to have to make one up or tell one of my own or beg, but I didn't have to. And I hope they keep coming in because y'all support me. And if you want to send them in, you can send the email to talkswithayanarenee@gmail.com. You can DM me. Follow all my socials. They'll be in the description. My Instagram is Ayana Renee. How easy. Go follow that. My Snapchat is Ayana. All of that will be in the description. And please subscribe. Subscribe. But let's get into this talk time. Today I wrote it down. I got it to my email and I wrote it down and I said, we're going to read this. I have already read it, but I haven't got to, this is going to be my reaction. This is going to be all the answers. I ain't even really get to read it. I just wrote it down so that I could come read it with y'all. So let's have a talk time. Hey, Yana Renee. So I just want some confirmation. Was I a bad friend or like what should I have done? Actually, who's really at fault here? To make a long story short, my best friend, who I've known since I was a little girl at the time, was talking to this guy. I didn't really know what they were talking. I didn't really know that they were talking. I just thought it was a little flirtation here and there because they wouldn't really talk much when we would all be together. Okay, so now, one day, another friend came to me who's a guy and tells me he and the same guy hooked up that night. He didn't want to tell me. I peeped and asked what was up and forced it out of him. But with doing that, he made me promise not to tell my best friend before he even told me what happened, which was a big mistake. The gag is, we're all friends. We were all pretty close group of friends. So the way I was thinking was I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to turn things upside down. So I pushed it out my head basically. A few weeks later, somehow, the same person who made me promise me not to tell her told her. And apparently told her that I knew. Oh, that person. So as you probably already know, we fell out. We eventually rekindled our friendship, but she was very angry. I know it's wrong all around, and I felt so bad about it for a while. But I was young and dumb and trying to be loyal to everyone, not realizing that that makes you unloyal to someone. IDK if this is a good story, but I saw your story on IG and thought I'd give you a start. Girl, any story is a good story. Any story is a good story. Just a good story. So where we want to start? So, first we're going to start with, I personally feel like where you went wrong was making a promise not to tell something you didn't even know what it was yet. That's number one. Number two, even if I made a promise not to tell, at that point, me knowing her since I was a little girl, I would have told her. I don't care. Because he knew they was talking. Obviously, because he made you promise not to tell her, which that's not right. And then I'm a person who likes to put myself in other people's shoes. If that would have happened to me, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have hoped that my best friend was coming to tell me immediately, okay? So therefore, that's why I would have told her immediately. And then you see, he made you promise not to tell her and told her his damn self. And now look at you. You look like an idiot. All right. Yeah, he was wrong for that. He was very wrong. How you gonna make somebody promise you not to tell a secret and then go tell the secret themselves? Like, what was the point? I should have told her. Back to the questions at the front. But ultimately, the person I feel is at fault is the person who wasn't mentioned one time but the beginning, and that's the other guy, okay? Because he knew everybody in the group was friends, and he come and he want to be mixy. Like, you could have just go find your own nigga. Like, you want to come take mine? Like, why? Like, boy, you don't know what you want. Like, you come into the same friend group and you want to talk to a girl and a boy. All right, nothing against bisexual people, but in the same friend group, this not what we do. It's not like this, we sharing each other. No. And he obviously knew that. They both boys knew that, because they keeping it a secret. And granted, fine, if he didn't like the girl, tell her. So that when you start messing with him, you don't look like an ass. Like, come on now. Yeah, he ain't right. She ain't need to be with him no way, because obviously he's full of mess. And he don't know which one he want. He could have just, if I was her, oh baby, I was going to let him have it, period. Because now you made me look like an idiot. Because I bring you to my friends group and you start messing with my friend, who's a boy. And then, like, no, baby. So, yeah. He's the main key to this upside down. You mentioned you didn't want it to turn upside down. Well, the minute he entered this equation, it turned upside down. He turned it upside down. Because you chilling with me and my friends, why you not with me? Why you with my friend? Why you spending the night with my friend? Yeah, I'll wait. But anyways, were you too loyal? I wouldn't say you were too loyal. I would say you was loyal to the wrong person. That's what I would say. I would say, off rip, you should have just told her. Because at the end of the day, you grew up with that girl, and you are a girl. Girl power. I mean, come on now. How would you feel to find out the boy you talking to, even if the boy you flirting with, y'all texting, he has your attention, you have his attention, is messing with your friend. He knows he's your friend, and it's the same sex. Imagine. But you guys, that's my input on that story. I don't know if it's a little bit too blunt or not, but y'all can let me know. Y'all can give me y'all input down below, or even to my DMs. Anywhere y'all want to give input, give it. I take all input. I take everything that you have to offer. I want my next talk time. I want to have another one soon. This is fun. So, I really encourage you guys to send me your stories. This is a judgment-free zone. I just give my input. I just give what I would have did, real, raw, and uncut. Because that's... I know
I am. Open your eyes, won't you run with me? Run quick, see. Look in my eyes, tell me what you see.